everybody. Welcome to Questions and Answers. This is episode 5. And do you notice anything different? Coming up at the end of the video, just in case you can't tell. Anyway, let's get right into it. So, first question says, where is the door on the lunar module? The door is hard to see in the photos, but it's this little square. But it's covered with squares. So the hard thing is, the lunar module had no exterior handle. So when Buzz Aldrin was going to join Neil Armstrong on the moon, he couldn't shut the door because if he did, they couldn't get back in. So, that's kind of, don't shut that door. Make sure, it doesn't shut, because then we're just trapped out here on the moon. So, that answers that. Questions. Do plants have chromosomes? Yes, plants do have chromosomes. I think every living thing does have chromosomes. Fun fact is that potatoes have more chromosomes than a human. So yeah, regular potato, more chromosomes than a human. How many sets of teeth do elephants have? I had to look this up. Elephants have 6 sets of teeth. They go through 6 sets of teeth during their life. So I think that's a lot. We only have 2. Do we really swallow snot unconsciously? Yes. In our sinuses, there's a thing that drips, and it falls down in our throat, and we swallow about a quart of snot a day, and you can't really stop it. I mean, it's one of those odd things, kind of like an appendix. We don't really know what it's for. And, it's just something that our bodies do. It's gross, but yeah, we swallow a quart of snot a day. And now, last week I told you we were going to go a little bit in depth about Apple. And the reason why is I got a question, and it was, why did Apple take away the headphone jack? This is actually a really big issue. A lot of people were upset about it, and why did they've discontinued a few things, why? And here's the whole theory behind Apple. Apple wants the device to be an extension of you. So that's what they did with the watch. You wear the watch, I have my watch on me always, except at night when I'm sleeping. I charge it. But if I'm in the shower, working out, in class, or just driving, I always have the watch on because I gotta tell time. But they want it to be an extension of you. That's why everything's very simple. The BlackBerry had 1 billion buttons, but the iPhone basically had about 5 and then a screen. So it's very simple, very minimalistic. You'll notice the computers, everything is in the back unless you have the Mac Mini. There's no tower and screen. It's just here, that power cord, the keyboard's wireless, and they want the product to be an extension of you. So what they did with the phone is, instead of you get a text or you get a call, you got to cut to your phone and get it. You just tap hello, and it's an extension of you. They did away with the iPod because nobody wants to carry 2 devices in their pockets, and they thought, well, they got music on the iPhone. They can just use the iPhone. The other thing was, we don't want 2 cords, minimalistic, so we're just going to shut it down to 1 cord. And now they have Apple Pods where basically no cord. And you can see that with the computer, while it is still important, they don't give it that many updates that they used to because, you know, they just want it to be minimal. So you can see that with the iPad Pro, it's now more of a computer, or, you know, they're doing away with the laptop, or they're going to go away. So soon, you know, like the iPod became, you know, obsolete, they did away with it. There's probably a time when the iPhone's gonna become obsolete, and you know, we'll just have the watch and the AirPods. You know, I remember a friend saying, I can't wait till they put a headphone jack in the watch. They're never gonna do that. You just have AirPods. So that's basically the Apple theory. And also, Apple does listen to their customers, but they don't listen that much. Which means if you listen to your customers all the time, you know, you're just gonna go west and south, north, east, and it's just gonna be terrible. You have to have some structure, but they listen less to their customers more than other companies because they're gonna tell their customers what they want, and they're gonna say, hey, this is gonna be better in the long run. Because if we still had the headphone jack and we put it in the watch, yeah, it'd be good, but you're running and this is moving, and you know that just wouldn't be good. So just AirPods, hey, that's great. So that's the theory of Apple. And in the link, there's a video that goes in depth more. He's a lot better at it. He explains more of it with pictures, and you know, you can check that out if you want to find out more about Apple. Anyway, my face. I shaved. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, I shaved. My mom made me. Here's a fun fact. Clean-shaven people, as opposed to bearded people, seem more approachable and seem younger. Now that I shaved it off, I feel it looks like I'm a 12-year-old boy that's just, you know, I look too young. But, you know, if you're really old and want to look young, shave. Become clean shaven, you'll look younger, I guess. But that's all I got for episode 5. I'm going to see y'all next week, and we had some really random questions, but that's what this is going to be, you know, questions and answers. So ask me a question, and you'll get an answer. And they're really random, so, you know, whatever you think about, send me a question. See y'all next week, or not next week, 2 weeks from now. See y'all later.